Hello, Collective. Welcome in. This is going to be a random live. Um, I'm feeling called to come on here and share some Akashic Record Truth Oracle messages. If you guys would like your own personal reading from me, the mini readings are $11 currently, and the extended readings are $22, of course. I still have them available. $22 readings. I make your own personal video, as well as give you up to 3 questions you can ask me, and we'll ask the cards, the spirits, and see what messages come out for you, okay? Pertaining to love, career, or spiritual path guidance, okay? Okay, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and use this deck. I haven't used it in a while, but I felt called to use it. This this deck is, it says if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed or are unsure of the cause, the Akashic Truth Oracle cards can provide you with objective spiritual insight into the choices you are making in areas of your life. So, the obstacles these choices have created and the next steps you can take to become happier and more abundant. Okay? So, technically, there's no guidebook needed for this deck. So, it's pretty much like keywords and key phrases that can be easily like deciphered. Okay? So, just use your discernment. Okay? So, let's see what the Akashic Records wants to tell us. Okay, we have judgment, maintain discipline, and gratitude. Someone's spirit animal can definitely be a wolf here. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Here. We also have maintain discipline. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline, you're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. So continue maintaining discipline, collective. There's a need to have gratitude as well. Be thankful for the blessings and the blessings at this time. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you're thankful for. So the fairies could be very significant as well. Something is growing here. Possibly you're growing spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, even. Doing anything requires perseverance. If you don't give up when you encounter setbacks and persist, you will get closer to your goal. Perseverance is the key to success and makes you indomitable in the face of difficulties. We also have relax here coming out. Relax. So don't strain yourself too much. Relax to move forward. When you're tired, take a break and adjust your state to face life's challenges with a more relaxed mindset. And also, don't freak out. Something here about don't freak out. So pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Again, justice. Well, the first card was judgment. This one is justice. So get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into something going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Justice. As well as gentle. Gentleness is not weakness, but a powerful force. Treat the world with gentleness, and the world will be gentle in return. It is like a breeze that warms and comforts. Hello, thank you guys for being here. Make sure to hit that like button, please. Hello, Raheem. And last but not least, we have connections popping out here. So, how do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. So, follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life purpose. Pretty good advice, okay? So again, these are the Akashic Record Oracles. .33 on the clock, you guys. 3:33. Something significant about that. 3:33. Some kind of fulfillment here. To a Swords energy. Make sure to hit that like, guys. Likes are free. There's something here about having some kind of crossroads. Someone's at a crossroads here. This could be about making decisions, facing your fears too. We're going to see what this is about. What is this block? It looks like a conflict, possibly. A group of people. Maybe someone has a conflict, or there's some kind of resentment here. Someone has some kind of resentment here. Someone's wanting some kind of revenge, it looks like, as well. Hello, thank you, Sana. Thank you for being here. For the lovely hearts and the likes, you guys. Looks like they're looking back on this. Looking back on this energy. Maybe there's some guilt. Maybe there's some kind of remorse here. There's something here about someone having unethical behavior and they're feeling very guilty about that. Like, real talk. Yeah. King of Pentacles, continue standing in this divine energy, okay? You're in the upright position here, okay? So it's telling me continue being grounded, right? Continue focus business. I definitely get that this King of Pentacles energy is not a risk taker, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't take risk on pursuing new goals and things like that. I'm saying he's very practical, right? Very reliable masculine energy. I love this energy. King, continue standing in that position, okay? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, definitely being secure. I love that for you. Someone very preoccupied with financial matters, so I love that. Yeah, let's continue. So, yeah, I definitely see that here in the past there has been some kind of remorse or loss, and you possibly, I definitely feel like you have some kind of new perspective on things, and there's definitely hope for the future whenever it comes to love, okay? That's what I'm seeing for this King of Pentacles. Okay, don't worry too much about whatever this betrayal or this conflict was here. I feel like there's a lot of resentment tied to it. Maybe even there was a lot of confrontation. Yeah, you're stepping into an era, King of Pentacles, of celebrations coming together. I love that. Okay, so maybe even some kind of party, right? I'm getting three as a company. So yeah, at least three people. I love that we have three in the chat. Yeah, there's some kind of emotional fulfillment that's going to be taking place in the next 3 months for you, King of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like it's going to be emotional fulfillment for you. Lots of togetherness. I'm getting togetherness, like getting together with your friends or someone that you know possibly have feelings for, a friend. I'm getting that this could be turning into some kind of emotional relationship. So, yeah, it's going to create some kind of unity. Yeah. At the very least, it's a new friendship, okay? We have a Queen of Wands here. Possibly you're going to be connecting with a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Divine Feminine energy here. And she's in the upright, so that's pretty good. That's a good balance, too, I believe. A King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands, balancing out that energy, that fire, and that, I don't know. I feel like it could work. It could, just it resonates, you know. There's something here about possibly having some kind of ego conflicts or frustration surrounding this. Yeah. Let's get some more on this, please. Wow, where are these cards out? Flip out. You know, there's some kind of releasing that pain. That's what's going to bring this situation closer, okay? Releasing this pain from the past. Hello, Chrissy Murphy. Welcome in. Yeah, forgiveness is the medicine for the situation. If there was any kind of past situation, conflict, or betrayal that happened, it could have happened within the last 5 days with someone, possibly a Queen of Wands. Um, this Queen of Wands could, in the upright, she's a helpful friend. She is someone that you can trust and confide in, right? So, and I like that she's coming out in the upright. It could be masculine or feminine. But I'm going to tell you, I'm getting a feminine energy out of this. So, this is someone who enjoys her home, her family, but she's also very passionate about the things that she wants to accomplish, right? Magnetic, attractive, a mature woman. Summertime could be very significant as well. You guys could be coming together. I feel like you're going to be coming together, King of Pentacles, with some kind of Queen of Wands. That's what I feel like. There could be some kind of ongoing battle. Subconsciously here. Someone is close to success. I'm getting some kind of success, okay? There's definitely learning from some kind of failures here whenever it comes to, like, maybe you've tried to approach this Queen of Wands in the past, okay? Or vice versa. And it's created a lot of, like, strife, like conflicts. And, yeah, it's like you had to stand your ground continuously. And I feel like you don't want to come in that same way. I feel like there's going to be some big changes here coming in fast, or there could be a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius wanting to come in fast here to bring or share some news or something like that. This could be an air sign going towards another air feminine, a divine feminine energy. So you could have like some kind of quick person coming through, like, take it where it resonates. Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, someone who gets what he or she wants. They're going to see that Queen of Swords. Whoever that Queen of Swords is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're going to see that person. They're going in fast. Yeah. It's like this person is like deciding to stay or go and having to stand up for themselves whenever that person comes in. Yeah. Yeah, because they're not learning from their past mistakes. They're dealing with some kind of devil energy still. So, I'd stay away from them people. Keep your block up. Keep your blocks up. Keep your blocks up. Hello. Maybe within the next 3 weeks. Anamaka, Jayon. Yeah, there's something here about having to move forward or maybe even moving abroad. I don't know your circumstances, but I'm definitely picking up that there is some kind of hard work that's going to pay off. I feel like you saying something about you guys being in separation here. This could definitely talk about needing to experience life, you know, going separate ways. But I definitely feel like there's a time frame within 3 weeks. There's 3 of wands. Wands represent weeks for me. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for commenting as well and being here. This is a Queen of Wands. This is advising me to tell you to use your own analytical abilities. Like there's a need for you to be assertive and standing up for yourself in a situation. And I feel like you have suffered enough losses and hardship and you're needing to be firm about your boundaries. So it's telling me to be astute, to tell you to be astute, be witty, and use your intelligence. You're going to have to make some kind of fair judgment here. At the bottom of the deck is that judgment too. A new beginning is coming within the next month for some kind of finances as well. So it's up to you to make this judgment call. This is yes, yes, and yes. This is 3 yes cards though. I hope that helps. Hello, Savon. Welcome in. Los Angeles. Welcome. Yes, you may ask me a question. Absolutely. All I ask is to hit that like button, of course. It's free. And become a subscriber if you resonate. Thank you so much for the love, you guys, and the hearts. Someone is being breadcrumbs. Someone is dealing with some kind of stingy energy. Someone's trying to bite the hand that feeds them, possibly. There's some kind of ongoing battle here. During this period, whoever this is, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, this is just like daily. This isn't no majors right here. This is like telling me that this is something that someone just is dealing with. Maybe some money problems. Thank you so much. Thank you for viewing the channel from India. Yeah, I feel like fighting your corner, taking this last stand, whoever this is what's going to happen today. I'm not going to give no major dates because these are minors. These are minors. Someone's very close to some kind of success here. Someone's dealing with, somebody's having money problems, and they're dealing with some kind of ongoing battle. Energetically, mentally, I don't know, you guys. That's what I'm picking up. We're going to move along, okay? You should actually, I believe we all have a story to tell, and your experiences, your life experiences, the things that you've went through, how you overcame those experiences, you know, it could definitely help someone, benefit them in their life path. Those are that's something that you could write down, even just your journals, or, you know, people create all sorts of content and books these days. But I definitely, I agree. If you have that insight, or someone's told you that, go for it. Absolutely. Maybe I got the Lover's card when you asked me that, so maybe something to do with love, maybe something to do with your relationships could be significant, okay? I got the Lover's card. So maybe some kind of soulmate or love situation would be, or, you know, the Lovers can represent a major choice as well. So lots of Gemini energy. But these are just ideas. Maybe a sexual connection that you had, something like that, some kind of shared values, a perfect union, maybe. What that represents to you would be a good idea. Maybe having a kindred spirit relationship, you know, that's an idea. Thank you so much for your comments and your questions. That was a great question. I hope that helps. Hello. Hello, Gagana Preet Kawar. When will you meet your life partner? Thank you for being here, Ganga. Maybe within the next 2 weeks. This is just a rough estimate, you know. Energy is fluid. But maybe within the next 2 weeks. This is the Two of Cups card. So definitely weeks. Maybe at some kind of I feel like there's some kind of already some kind of connection that you're in, or you have. I feel like there's going to be some kind of emotional bond with someone. They could be a water sign, but I'm also getting an earth sign. I feel like this person that you're going to meet, just significant other, your life partner, is going to be someone that shares the same values as you as well, okay? The reason I say that is because you see how they're standing up under that lion. It's almost like they have the same kind of spiritual beliefs in some kind of way. I feel like you guys are going to be on the same kind of path when it comes to your beliefs, your religion, your spirituality, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your questions and being here. You're very welcome. Thank you. Welcome in, you guys. If you would like me to answer a question, please put it down in. You're very welcome. Please make sure to like the video as well as become a subscriber and ask the question. And I'll pull a few cards for you. Somebody has a new beginning coming in. This could be a conception. This could be a pregnancy. This could just be someone's heart space opening up to the possibility of some kind of love, okay? Ace of Cups. Most definitely, and it's going to be happening within a week. There's something here about someone could be conception. It's literally on this card. The Ace of Cups, it says conception and pregnancy. It's literally on this card. Someone is trying to pull themselves together. Someone's fears are coming true. Wow. Somebody's fears are coming true. So I feel like someone's fears are coming true because they did not see that you were going to be successful. They did not see that you was going to be thriving in some kind of way. And it's definitely happening right in front of their face, their eyes. There's that celebration community, you guys, coming together. You know, the Three of Cups talks to us a lot about togetherness, happiness, maybe even some kind of collaboration, possibly. Could be a wedding. Could be the only signs I'm getting right now is the water energy, the air energy, and water again. So definitely air and water energy here. Again, minor arcana cards, okay? So it could just be celebrating with some friends. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Thank you guys for being here. 7-7. Lucky number 7. 7-7. 7-7. 8-6-7-5-3-0-9. Okay, there's some kind of new cycle beginning here. We got the World. Somebody feels a sense of fulfillment. I love that. Some kind of wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Physically and emotionally, there's some kind of sense of fulfillment here. There's definitely a completion here. Someone could be traveling. There's something here. Maybe someone's an evangelist. I don't know, you guys. With the World card, I get the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay? I get like... Yeah. Mastering. Lots of mastering. Lots of like feeling like a wholeness, a sense of belonging, some kind of completion and fulfillment. Mastering as above, so below, right? As above, so below. Somebody's a time traveler, I'm telling you. Somebody could be a multi-dimensional time traveler and not even realize it. Somebody feels like they missed an opportunity as well. Somebody feels like somebody's got some wasted potential. Or they've lost, someone's lost some kind of passion. What is this? Somebody is hesitant about starting some kind of new job here. Somebody's hesitant about creating a business, something like that. You have the World in the upright here. Now is the time. Now is the time to put that stuff down and Get to making it. Get to creating some kind, building your reputation up, building a business, a reputation, some kind of craftsmanship. You could be into carpentry, making records. See how this person is like using their hands in some kind of way? Someone's good at building something here. I feel like there's some kind of mastery here that's going to could be within 8 months. 1 day to 8 months. Yep. Friendship, you guys, again. Coming together, community. I love this for us. Coming together in a positive way. I feel like whatever it is that you're going to be doing, like whatever this job is, if you're going to be building a business, or maybe you already do, if you've been working on some kind of trade, your reputation is bringing in some kind of community for you. This togetherness, this support, this sharing, lots of emotional fulfillment. Okay, collective. Someone could have some kind of baby shower coming up within the next 3 months, some kind of engagement party, wedding, reunion as well. Hello. Thank you guys for being here. Please make sure to hit the like button. The likes are free, of course. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. Okay, we have the Hermit coming out here. Earlier tonight in one of my videos, I was talking about the Saturn, right? And how the Hermit card represents a lot of Saturn energy. You know, and Saturn's like the father of time. So there's something about that through harsh, hostile environments, even because he's standing on that cold floor or that cold ice, the mountains. There's something about that. That Hermit energy. Someone could definitely be a Virgo here. Continuing to self-reflect. That's very good. Yeah, there's going to be big changes coming fast for this Virgo. Some big, fast changes. Someone could be coming in fast. You know, technically it could be police. I don't want to freak anyone out. But there could be some kind of arrival, departure. You know, with the Knight of Swords here. And it looks like he's going towards that Hermit energy pretty fast. This could talk about, you know, being direct, being honest. That this Knight of Sword or this Hermit energy is very direct and honest. I don't know. I'm kind of getting weird vibes off this. I feel like this person, this Knight of Swords energy, is someone who usually gets what he or she wants. They come in for a quick time, not a long time. You know? Technically, you guys, this is a community. This online community is technically a community. We're growing. And you're more than welcome to be here as long as you're in good vibes. But we work on our shadow side too. But so it's not always rainbows and butterflies. You know, it's truth. There's something here about having someone has the weight on their shoulders. This Knight of Swords is tired of having some kind of burden. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, masculine. This, yeah. They have a lot of stress on them. They feel like they got a lot of, like, shit on their back or something. Like 10 wands on their back. They got a lot of baggage. They're, like, saddled to all their lusty, passionate energy that they had. I don't know. It looks like they're going to be, they could be dealing with some kind of unemployment right now. Unemployment frustration. Not Five of Pentacles. But at the same time, when you lose it all, and you turn and you call on to God, like, please God, like, help me, you get that spiritual awareness, right? It shouldn't have to be that way. It shouldn't have to be, you shouldn't reach out to Source, God, Creator, whatever it is that gives you hope and faith in the future to whenever you need him. You should do it every day. Have a relationship with God, Source, Universe, okay? And your higher self to give you the knowledge and the the strength to continue and carry on, right? But there's something about that reintegration. So have no fear. Don't be too hard on yourself if you're dealing with some kind of unemployment right now. Okay, I'm sending you love and light. Um, what I mean by that, love, light is information. You know, healing energy. Hopefully something comes on point. You know, assistance you need. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, you're definitely going to have some kind of clarity here. Thank you guys for the likes. There's going to be some kind of new plans coming in as well within a day. Okay, and it could be Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be getting some kind of willpower to manifest something here. There's going to be a need to have patience and perseverance. It could be festering in a positive way, but slowly growing, slowly getting there. But we're getting there. It's building character, right? It's building our character. It's building a reliable, patient, conventional, good work ethic, right? You know, that's what we're doing over here. Definitely someone who reaches their goals here, so continue to power through. I love that this Hierophant is in the upright here, so you're definitely listening to your guides, listening to that spiritual knowledge that's giving you that intellect, the ability to move forward, to push forward. There could be something here about religion being a big part in your life. I grew up around a Christian background, and I still relate to that, so I can vibe with that. The Hierophant in the upright. If the Hierophant was reversed, technically, it would be like getting darker insight, like working for the dark. It could be about a rebel, but it's in the upright. So, Taurus season, it could be this Taurus moon, right? Yeah. There's something here about having some kind of delay. This Taurus new moon, Page of Cups reverse. There's something here about there's going to be some kind of external forces here. Maybe even some bad news for someone here. There's going to be some kind of setback or delay. It could have to do with some kind of childhood issues. I don't want to keep saying that. Like it seems like I've been saying that a lot lately. Like there's some kind of broken dream, some kind of bad news, or sexual abuse, or something like that here. Somebody's dealing with some kind of disorder here. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like it's not being like picked up on or something. It keeps coming out. That Page of Cups reverse. I mean, technically, I'm getting. This person is trying to bring in some bad luck, some bad energy towards the collective here. There's someone that has broken dreams here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah. They feel trapped, so they're trying to reach out or get in on the spiritual ride, I guess. Like the ascension train. What? That's what it is. Yeah. But hey, we can all do that. We can all get on the ascension train, right? We can ascend, right? It's all about limiting ourselves, right? There's something here about this person needing to have some kind of release. And I'm talking about some kind of emotional release, some kind of release. I don't want to go there. Okay. Okay, my mind went in the gutter, guys. Somebody's needing a release here. Okay. No pun intended on this. No pun intended. There's a need to let they go, though, is all I gotta say. Okay. There's a unique viewpoint needing to be learned in some kind of way. Yeah, it's a King of Wands. So a very handsome, sexy, masculine energy, right? Um, yeah. They're definitely trying to get some kind of information about this. They could be uncertain about some kind of karmic bitchy bitchy feminine energy here. Queen of Wands reverse. You know, a Queen of Wands reverse is someone who gets around out there, okay? Someone who's seductive and who likes to lie and things like that. Prudish, moralistic. Yeah, there's going to be justice brought in for this person. King of Wands, okay? If you've been dealing with this toxic um, Sag, Leo, or Aries feminine energy, there's karmic retribution is being served for this queen, okay? This toxic queen. She could be going through it right now. Like, real talk. Yeah. They're gonna have she could have unexpected changes in the finance, or there's going to be some kind of bankruptcy, huge loss. This person could be having laughing motivation to get going and moving forward in some kind of way. They could she could have a problems with some kind of government or large corporation as well. Just saying. And it looks like there's a King of Cups attached to that person or this situation, or a King of Cups is releasing fears about this because they see some kind of truth here. And there's a King of Swords as well. This could be unofficial, you know, a man of authority maybe making a judgment call about who gets what and where. I'm going to make sure that these people get the justice that's served. There's going to be some kind of equal give and take, some kind of assistance and support. Because there's been too much malicious gossip in the background. So, I mean, King of Swords technically could be like a lawyer, you know? It could definitely be a lawyer. And I don't really get judge energy off of the King of Swords so much, but it definitely could be a judge, right? A King of Swords as a profession. Someone who's an authority, you know? Who definitely uses their head over heart, you know? I hope that helps you guys. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, why not come back on here? Thank you, viewers, for being here. Make sure to hit that like button, please. If you don't mind, the likes are free, and it helps get the messages out there. Because you never know, it could help someone tap into their own intuition or give them a heads up. We never know. We never know. Okay, let's see. We got this Five of Cups coming out here. And the Temperance at the bottom. So there's some kind of, you know, crying over spilled milk here. Someone is definitely looking back at their cups that have been spilled, the shit that has went down, what they have lost. They're dwelling on all the things that's lost. And they're not seeing that by doing that, they're ruining the cups that are there. You know, the fulfillment, the emotional fulfillment. They got to let go. Whoever is in this Five of Cups energy has got to let go of those three cups that spilled. It's about moving on. And because of this temperance being at the bottom here, it's definitely telling me that there's going to be some kind of balance and brought to this situation. You know, that's Archangel right there, making sure. Okay. There's something here about a lot of emotional pain here. Someone's trying to um, hide their emotional pain with vices. I'm not judging you guys, but there's something about that, you know. Yeah, someone could be acting out, being very manipulative. I'm getting a High Priestess reverse now. Okay. This could be talking about some kind of secrets here. Someone listening to their intuition as well. You know, somebody's not listening to their intuition. There's something here about having problems with the government or a large corporation. So don't do anything drastically, you guys. There's something here about someone dealing with bankruptcy, a huge loss again, financial issues again. Someone's got some kind of issue with the government. Be careful not to act on a bias or a prejudice, okay? Thank you so much for the likes, you guys, and the comments and all the love. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Like and you subscribe. I pull some cards for you. That's just how it is. And hopefully I can feel your vibe, you know. So yeah, it looks like there could be some kind of huge within a large corporation or government here. It looks like there's going to be some fast movement within the next 8 days about this. Someone needs to be told that their hard work is definitely paying off. Okay, your hard work is going to be paying off. It looks like, I don't know. Someone is not listening to their intuition about some kind of financial situation here. Yep. Somebody's very super apathetic, like refusing to cooperate, to listen to their guides, the spirits, trying to give them intuition or, you know, downloads here about some kind of corporation or government. Like watching their finances or something like this. Yeah, somebody's dabbling in the dark arts, challenging traditions, or trying to have some kind of unconventional relationships here. There's justice, spiritual justice or physical justice is being brought to this situation. No doubt about it. 9/11. So there's some kind of emergency, guys. This message is for definitely for someone out there. Okay, justice, karmic justice. This is the way I look at it. Whenever I say the justice card, if there's not physical retribution, like from the legal system coming in and taking place, it's definitely spiritually, right? There's spiritual karmic justice. And this is upright. The cause and effect, right? That's what that justice represents. Some kind of life lessons, contracts, maybe even binding agreements. Someone's going to have to be, somebody could be in some kind of contract here. Maybe somebody's getting some kind of contract to live an unconventional lifestyle. Maybe somebody's getting, wow, like an undercover agent type of scenario here. Wow. I feel like this is more of like a legal issue with some kind of money. A 10 of Pentacles reverse. Okay? It's a huge loss, right? It would be a huge loss, financial, huge loss, lack of inheritance. And then there's that 8 of Wands. That's something, speed, progress, movement coming in, right? So that's coming in fast within the next 8 days. This huge financial loss is going to be coming in within the next 8 days. And it looks like after that, the 4 of Cups and then the Hierophant reverse. Yeah. It's like missed opportunities. Some kind of missed opportunities because someone was challenging traditions. But justice is stepping in here. It doesn't matter what the groups or the cults or the churches or anything else thinks, you guys. It matters what's the truth. The universal truth. Divine justice will come in and play a big part. You know, if you've been gang stalked or anything like that, or by some kind of church or government, yeah, corrupt officials or something. I mean, I don't have any swords out here, but I do have that High Priestess reverse. You know, not listening to your intuition. Somebody sees it. There's some kind of apology that's going to be taking place here with the Justice and the Upright. You know, Or it could be in a just a settlement, right? Temperance, you guys. Temperance angel, Sagittarius energy, Archangel Michael. Definitely bringing patience, moderation, bringing that inner calm during this time. I like that. Shedding the light on it. There's a need for some kind of forgiveness as well. You know, we're all human. You know, sometimes we need to have more grace with other people than some, right? Yeah. There's something here about at the bottom of the deck is that Queen of Wands reverse. Someone who used seduction and lies to get some kind of significant information. And they could be wanting some kind of new beginning with you because they have an inability to move forward. You guys, y'all better cut that Queen of Wands off. Don't mess with her. If someone is like trying to just attach onto you and like, oh my god, and they're like doing weird shady shit, yeah, cut that off. I feel like whoever that person is like, yeah, I do this for you, like, and they're there to like cock block you or wreck all your relationships and shit like that. They pretend to be your friend and they're there to like wreck all your relationships. They could be someone who sleeps around as well, you guys. A Queen of Wands in reverse. I mean, I don't. Well, yeah, I guess so. They damn sure would not be celibate, okay? And take it from me, myself. I'm a queen. Well, I don't say I'm a Queen of Wands, but I'm a Sag. I'm a Sagittarius. So, you know, I'm just saying. And I'm celibate. So, when I see that Queen of Wands reverse, it could definitely be someone prudish or moralistic, someone who tries to push their views on someone else. Um, you know, they're right and everybody else is wrong type of energy, you know. That's why I have to, as a Sag, take a step back and I ask myself, like, hold up, is this the right way to look at it? And, you know, but there's something about that, whoever that, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It could be someone who uses their sexuality, like, look at me, in that kind of energy, right? It could be like that. It could definitely be, yeah. Just use your discernment, you guys. Either way, we have that temperance here. So there's a perspective that's being gained here. You know, when the temperance comes, it brings balance, but it also brings us a new perspective, right? Maybe even soulmates. This is cleared out, whatever this official, this I don't know why I keep picking that up. Some kind of large corporation, some kind of government. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so there's going to be an unhappy ending here for some kind of little group. Someone that was, these people were taking advantage of others and they were doing something harmful to people in excess. I feel like they could have been giving them some kind of bad drinks with the cups here, some kind of substance maybe that was making people sick. Gossiping energy. Yeah, because they're going through some kind of adverse change in circumstances. They feel left out in the cold, maybe. That's why they do this. They're dealing with some kind of rejection or trying to avoid this rejection. They're trying to avoid some kind of crisis, recession, homelessness, poverty. There's the King of Pentacles involved, reversed with them. So, yeah, they're preoccupied with some kind of money. In other words, they'll do anything for money. The King of Pentacles reversed will do anything for money. Yeah. Or it could be definitely someone who mismanages money, right? Hello, Tawny. Hello, welcome in. Oshawana, Ontario. Awesome. Thank you for coming by and hanging out here. Um, Make sure to like the video as well as become a subscriber so you do not miss the lives. I come on random times lately, especially with this Saturn and Pluto retrograde and Aquarius, and yeah. Absolutely. Okay, you guys, let's get an oracle message. I feel like it's about time for us to get some kind of positive energy here. Some positive healing advice. Family is very important and significant here. So focusing on the family today as well. There's something here about gifts. Someone could be getting some kind of gifts from their family. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. This is just random collective. If you would like me to pull a few cards for you, make sure to like the video as well as become a subscriber. Okay. We have partnerships and love coming out here. This is going to be a good journaling point, a good intuitive point to focus on, as well as nature spirits. Number 2 is significant here. Lots of partnership and love energy coming out today. So let's see. So 2 could definitely be a life path number. 2 could be significant to you. 2, you know, is about partnerships. So let's see. Infatuation, romance, connection, introduction. So your nature spirits, known as runners, are working to introduce you to a wonderful new partnership to fulfill your heart's desire. Whether in the areas of business, friendship, or romantic love, these practical guides are leading you directly toward the appropriate person to best support your soul at this time. Follow your heart and be more open to others, especially those whom you meet by chance. So say hello to the new neighbor in your building. Suggest having lunch with the intriguing woman who sat next to you at your last business lunch, or strike up a conversation with the guy in front of you in the checkout line, even if it's not your usual habit. So in reality, it's not accidental that you suddenly find yourself attracted to certain people. Your runners placed in you in their life so that you can meet. Invite these energetic nature spirits to continue to direct you to others who are significant for your soul path. It says, relax. We will make all the necessary introductions that you seek. Okay. So I feel like someone is definitely going to be meeting someone, a romantic partner this week. So if you do, please come back here and let me know. Hello, Fairy. Welcome in. So number 2, this is your confirmation. Maybe you'll see that. Maybe there'll be life path number 2. Maybe it'll happen at like 2 p.m. You never know. Those little symbolisms and synchronicities really make the puzzle come together. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the story even more beautiful when you can like remember that and go back and recall those points. I'm a little sentimental though. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hello, Lake Uhogo. Okay, let's see. Let's pull a card for Fairy. Let's pull a card for Fairy. I love that name. Fairy. So, you guys, you can come back to these videos anytime and watch them. And it will help get the watch hours up so we can offer some super chats as well, okay? So we have the 2 of Pentacles coming out here. So there's a need definitely here to focus on, this is for Fairy. This is a need to focus on some kind of time management maybe. Maybe you're going to be balancing out something. Something here about stocks could be important for you. This is definitely something about balancing out the energy. Within the next 2 months, there could be some kind of new oscillation, or you're going to be multitasking, juggling, looking at your priorities most definitely. What else can I tell Fairy? The world. Okay, so you're coming into some, and I was just talking about this too, some kind of belonging, some kind of wholeness. You're coming into an area of your life where you're going to feel some kind of achievement and accomplishment because you've been juggling your priorities, okay? And you're going to, I don't know, you're going to have like this sense of physical and emotional health, like all is well, and you know, some kind of wholeness here. You're going to reach some kind of goal possibly. Um, yeah, that's what I have for you, Fairy. I hope that helps. Hello, Juanita. Welcome in. Tony. 44. 44 is a master number. Hey, let's get Tony. Let's get Tony message. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for being here, you guys, and hanging out. Let's see. Can you tell me when that I'll finally meet the one at 44? I wish I could say that. Well, I can give you some good news. You definitely have the Empress card coming out here, and it looks like there is some kind of person very interested in you, Empress. This is for Tony, okay? You have the Empress, so continue being in that. You don't chase anything, you receive, okay? Attract kind of energy. I feel like there's some kind of planning, maybe, or maybe someone is planning to come towards you. This could be someone younger than you. They could be coming towards you with some kind of information, to share some kind of information with you. It could be someone in your community as well. I'm getting like a lot of like, um, maybe dexterous energy. Could be a masculine. Yeah, it's not your emperor. It's another masculine. They're learning something. They're going to be bringing some kind of news in for you in the next few days. Whoever this person is. I hope that helps. Maybe they'll bring the news in about your question. You know, if you're going to be meeting the one, maybe this person could possibly have the information, right? This person, yeah, very vigilant and protective of the Empress. I can tell you that. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here and showing up, you guys. I love this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for doing this. Okay, let's see. This is going to be for Sana. You have the High Priestess here. This is telling me that your intuition is on point. It's coming in. That's what's coming in for you. Okay, your intuition, some kind of mystery, some kind of secrets, maybe even your spirit guides are going to be reaching out to you. Maybe even through your dreams or in the day, night or day, right? That's what I get. It could represent your spirit guides, your intuition, you know, discovering your own truth. This could be about some kind of mysticism, occult wisdom, spiritual wisdom, learning more. Definitely go learn. You cannot learn enough, I feel like, whenever it comes to that. Okay. It's always good to know about the dark stuff, not to use it, but to know what to protect from, right? There's something about that as well. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Yes, this is going to be for Juanita. Hey, you guys. This is going to be my last message, and then I got to take a break. And then I will be back. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, this is for Juanita. Wow. Okay, Juanita. Foresight. That's the first key word that came to my mind, right? Foresight. 3 of Wands energy here. So within the next 3 weeks, you could be planning some kind of trip possibly. There's something here about moving abroad or talking to someone overseas. There could be some kind of choice that you're going to make that's going to create some kind of positive outcome whenever it comes to your passion or someone else. We have 3 of Wands here for you. I'm getting plan to move forward with something. Have self-confidence within yourself and believe in yourself. Know that you are free. You know, claim that energy over your life, right? Know that you are sovereign. You are a sovereign being of the Most High. Okay? You claim that energy. There's something here about being happy with your choices and your outcomes either way within the next 3 weeks, okay? I hope that helps. My husband and I got back together. Oh, girl. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. I know how relationships are. Me personally, I'm a divorcee. I dated a little bit, but I haven't dated in years. Maybe eventually, but I feel you on that. Yes, baby. Hey, you guys. I love that. I love to see a relationship that works out. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for both of you guys. You know, I don't know you personally, but to hear that a relationship, yeah, heck yeah. You know, it makes me have faith and love. You know. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to me. And I will see you when I see you. Okay. Have a wonderful night, day, evening, wherever you're at. And I love you guys.